Hey guys, Blessing here. How are you all doing? So in today's video, we are going to be discussing finances. Oh my god, who gives birth to children without putting money into consideration? Alright, so basically in this video, I want to share tips and tricks on how you can save money, that you don't have to buy new things every single time you have kids, right? So some of you know, if you're not watching this video for the first time, if you're not watching my video for the first time, you know that I have 2 kids now. And look, having kids, especially in Europe, is not the cheapest adventure you want to get yourself involved with. So how do you bring down costs? Do you go about buying new things every single time you have new kids? Or do you think of maintainability when you purchase stuff and also work towards really maintaining this stuff that you buy so that the next time you're having kids, you can reuse those things? And I'm going to be showing you a few things we bought 4 years ago with our first kid that we were able to maintain properly, and we stored them, kept them. Not only this, by the way, but this is actually one of the things that I'm most proud of. It's not about knowing how to maintain stuff. It's also about buying quality goods that, you know, can last long, that you can use over and over and over again. Otherwise, you're gonna go bankrupt just having kids. So like I said, this is one of the things that we were able to keep. This one actually comes with a price tag. I need to be honest. So it would be unbelievable if they weren't here anymore 4 years down the line. Okay, so in this video we're going to be focusing on maintenance, like I said, and durability of the things that you buy. And that is the key factor in making sure that everything you buy lasts long enough and still looks good enough that you can use for the next child. Now, with this stroller, what I had in mind was the flexibility of it. I know that when you buy a stroller, even as a first-time mom 4 years ago, I had it in mind that, look, when I buy a stroller, I don't want to have to buy another stroller when the baby is a bit bigger, because the stroller you use for a baby when the baby is a newborn is not the same stroller you'd expect to use when the baby is, say, 9 months old or when the baby is 2 years old. So I really had that in mind when I went out and searched for a stroller. And then I stumbled upon this Stalker stroller. And one thing that blew my mind about Stalker is that it grows along with your child. Now, you can start to use this stroller from when your baby is 0 months old. Like when you just put to bed, you can already start to use this stroller, and you can use it up until your child even turns 3 years old. Yes, I used it for my first child for as long as possible. And like I said, Stalker products are really flexible. So the flexibility I'm talking about is that you can switch and remove the carrier cot and put the stroller according to the age of your child, but you have to buy it separately. So this stroller comes with a wheelbase, but you buy every other thing as an accessory, so everything doesn't come along. So I just needed to be sure 4 years ago that I wasn't lacking anything. You know, as a new mom, you're just like, it's better I have everything than I don't have enough. So I just went all out and bought every single thing of Stalker that I could use. I bought the rain protector. I got this mini diaper bag that I can just put, you know, my diaper mat and wipes and maybe a few diapers whenever I'm going out with the baby. I got this diaper bag that I just put, you know, his bottles, his toys, my wallet whenever I have an appointment. For example, I got this foot muff, which is excellent, especially in cold winter months. And to be honest, I didn't really use this so much because we usually went out with the car a lot. So even in winter months, we didn't really need this foot muff that much. I also got mosquito nets because I was always imagining going for a barbecue, you know, and then sitting there outside in the garden with flies and insects and possibly mosquitoes. So I was just such a careful new mom. I got everything and anything possible. I also got this this parasol, because when it's summer and the sun is shining, you want to give your baby that extra protection. And I think I only used it once 4 years ago, and now because I was able to really maintain these things, I can use them again. So another beautiful thing about this carrier cot is that, of course, it's detachable. So when you go out with the baby, it's an actual bed, it's a mobile bed. You can see it that way. When you go out with the baby, you can just remove it and put it on the floor, and your baby is sleeping peacefully and in dreamland. So like I said, the flexibility of this Tucker stroller is what really attracted me. And another beautiful thing, apart from the fact that you can use the wheelbase for both the carrier cot and the stroller itself, the stroller chair, you can also use it for your car seat. So it's like a 3-in-1 stroller. You don't have to have 3 different strollers for 3 different age groups or purposes. You can just use one single wheelbase and just remove and replace all these other components that you buy along. They don't all come automatically with your stroller. You have to really select the options and select the different accessories that you would like to have. And of course, the more accessories you select, the more expensive your total package. So if you're considering getting a stroller, a good one for your baby or babies, then you should consider going for the Tucker stroller. It's not the cheapest on the market, trust me. I remember telling my husband 4 years ago that, you know, this was my choice, and he was like, when I told him the price, he was like, why don't you just buy the baby a car? That is how, you know, crazy the total price got, you know. And one last thing I love about this stroller is the maneuverability, that you can easily move it around with ease. It doesn't get stuck. It's just very easy to maneuver, to move up, move down, left, right. You know, the controls are very smooth and light. It just makes motherhood easy in its own way. So yes, this is a good recommendation. It might have been expensive when we bought it, but imagine we didn't go for this. We went for something cheaper and something not really long lasting. Maybe it would have been destroyed by now, that we would still have to go out there and invest again in a new stroller. So those are really the long-term factors that I consider. I don't want to have to always buy every single time, when you can just buy once, buy something with really good quality, maybe pricey, but you know that, okay, this one I can use it for as long as I want. Even when you're done using it, you can still maybe gift it or resell. All right, the next product we bought 4 years ago that we were able to maintain and reuse now is this play mat by Bright Starts. So this is a good tip for you as a mom. When you want to use a play mat like this and you want to make it to last long, you want to keep it new and you don't want any damages or signs of wear and tear on it, my tip is that before you lay your child on it, please lay something first. Lay a napkin, lay a towel, lay a blanket, lay something on it, and it's going to keep it really looking new. So this play mat is just all in one. It's excellent. It comes with a bag of balls, a bag with 30 balls inside. I think the 30 balls are under chairs and wardrobes here and there, so I have to go look for them so that baby can use them now. It also comes with all these hangers and all these other things, so you can either use it as a flat mat where the baby can just crawl around in, but if you want to keep the baby enclosed, you want to keep the balls enclosed, you want to put all his toys and you want him to stay inside of the thing, you can make it look like a box like you're seeing here on the screen, and you just put your baby inside and he's going to have an excellent time all by himself. And this is just really handy, especially as a first-time mom. Your baby doesn't really have other babies around to play with. He can just really be there in his own world, in his own space, playing alone, playing with himself. So yeah, this was really ideal for us 4 years ago, and Blessing was very good at taking proper care of it so that little brother can use it 4 years down the line. So remember, this entire video is all about how you can maintain your stuff, what kind of stuffs you should buy as a new mom, and what to do to save money so that next time you're having another baby, you're not rebuying the things you bought 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, depending on when last you had your baby. The next product I'm going to talk about is this camera, also bought 4 years ago for the baby's room. So basically, when we put our baby to bed, we would not go to bed at the same time, and we didn't want our baby then 4 years ago to be with us in the living room when we are chilling, watching movies or just having our alone time. So we would put the baby upstairs, we would turn on the camera, and we can just monitor him downstairs on our phone. So this is one of the things I also purchased 4 years ago, and because we were able to maintain it properly, well, you don't really have to do too much with the camera, you just hang it and nobody goes there. But at least we have kept it for this long, and now we can use it for baby number 2. Another excellent way to save money. All right, let's talk about this swing. This yeah, it's a swing. An electric swing for moms. It's the Mamaru swing, and it was, I think, the latest at that time, and I loved this particular one because it has 5 different motions, so you really just can choose which motion suits your baby best, and you can also adjust the speed. You can make it really go fast, you can make it just go slowly, especially when the baby is sleeping or about to fall asleep. So this swing really helped me a great deal 4 years ago with our first baby. I would just put him here and I'll go in the kitchen and I just do my thing, go sit behind the computer and do, you know, whatever I got to do without me having to hold him, you know, 24/7, which also is not good for a baby's independence. Now, I think some of you have already seen this processor. You've seen me use it. If you've watched maybe my old videos from 2018, you probably have seen me, you know, talk about this and use this also for our first baby. It's a food processor by Philips. I love it, and it's a 2-in-1 processor. And you guys already know me, I'm all about flexibility, all about ease and comfort, you know, just to be able to use one thing to perform various tasks. Now, this processor can be used to steam your baby's food and also to blend the food at the same time. Well, not at the same time. You steam your food and then you blend afterwards. So I never cooked my baby's meals on a stove. I never did, because when you cook on the stove, you lose lots of good nutrients that you should actually keep entrapped inside of the food, and that is what this processor does for you. And because I was able to maintain it, and because it's a good quality product, it didn't get damaged 4 years ago, and I can use it again without having to spend money the second time to go and buy another food processor. So in all, it also reduces the workload on you. Imagine every time you're having a baby, you are having to think of, okay, I need this, I need that, I need to buy this, I need to spend money. This time around, when you keep your things well, when you have qualitative products, you can keep them, they last long. You don't even have to worry about anything. When your baby needs something, you just know, oh, I already have this from, you know, 2 years ago, from 3 years ago. You just go into your storage and you bring them out and you use them. It just makes life really, really easy for you. Now let's go to the next product, which is this bath. I think this one is from Luna. I'm also going to check online. Yes, this one is from Luna, I think. And it just comes with everything. And again, I am that complete package woman. I just want to have everything. I don't want to be with the feeling of, oh my God, I'm still missing something. So this one just comes with everything. It comes with a bucket, with a thermometer. It comes with a comb, a scissors, a nail file, everything. And you can also detach the bath, you know, the baby bath. You can take it out from, you know, the stand and just, you know, move it around. You can bathe your baby in the bathroom with it. You can bathe your baby in the bedroom. You can use it standing, you can use it sitting. So the flexibility is another thing that I love, and it's also very compact. It's not really large and all over the place. It's really, you know, cute and small and nice. Now this next one is what do you call this? In Dutch it's commode. I'm going to try to see what it's called in English. This is another thing we bought 4 years ago, and it's so beautiful to even share this with you guys, that we didn't have to spend all this money again this time. That is the beauty of this video, you know, how to save money when you buy good goods that last long, that you can reuse and reuse and reuse. So we bought this 3-in-1 furniture, baby furniture. It comes with a wardrobe, it comes with a commode. Commode is just like, I don't know, a shelf. And so it also comes with a baby cot that you see here, and now we don't have to buy another baby bed. So another thing that we have been able to maintain and keep to reuse this time around is this breast milk pump breast milk pump, or this breast pump, whatever it's called in English. This is also another thing that we purchased 4 years ago. I can't even remember how much we purchased it. I think it was about 79 euros if I'm not mistaken, something like that, and it's still very good. I mean, I still used it 4 years later. If you guys watched my other video where I was talking about, oh my god, my breast milk dried up, this pump that you see here that has been in active service for 4 years and counting actually helped me bring back, well, with the help of God also, it helped me bring back my breast milk production. So there are still a few other things that, you know, if I had to put everything in this video, we are not going to leave here today. So I just highlighted, you know, a selection of all the things that we bought 4 years ago that we can reuse. So that is the best way to save money on kids, because like I said at the beginning of this video, having kids is not cheap. You can make it as expensive for yourself as you want if you just buy things and you're careless about the things you buy, and you just use anyhow, you just put anyhow, you don't clean after every use, you go out, you drop it on the floor, you misplace, you know, then you're going to have to spend money again and again and again every time you have kids. That is not wise spending. You have to really be considerate with finances, because you should be putting all that money in valuable things, in you know, just giving your children the quality and the luxury, instead of just wasting those money to buy things that you are not going to maintain. And another thing that we bought then is this nursing pillow you see here. I think the reason it lasted this long is because you can remove the cover, you can wash it, and now I don't have to buy another one for this second baby. We can just reuse. So you guys might be wondering, so Blessing, does it mean you didn't buy anything this time around? Of course I bought things, but the key point that I'm trying to make here is that we didn't have to spend as much money as we did 4 years ago, because we were able to maintain the things that we bought because of the quality of the things. So yes, we bought things this time around, we bought very minor things, and that really brought down the amount of money we spent this time around, because we already have all the basic, you know, the most important things that a baby should have, a new baby should have. So in conclusion, if you want to save money having babies in Europe, please invest in high quality products. Yes, they do come with a price tag if you can afford it, and that is another key here. Please don't go bankrupt because you just want to do what Blessing said. Make sure you're able to afford it, so that you can also be able to save some more money to do other things for your baby when the baby is born. So if you can afford it, please go ahead and buy good quality products. They do come with a price tag, yes they do, because they come with a name in most cases. Buy things that last long, not just, oh, because this one is flashy, this one looks beautiful, it looks bright. No, buy high quality products that you can use even 10-15 years down the line. So I wouldn't recommend for you to go and buy something that other people have used before. Just buy something brand new. You're having a brand new baby, buy brand new things, except you're reusing what your other baby, I mean, when it stays in the family, it's different than just using things that other strangers already used, if that makes sense. So please keep that in mind. And when you invest in quality products, you are going to benefit, because they are going to not only look good, but they are going to last long, that you can reuse for other babies that you might still have. And worst case scenario, even if you choose not to have more babies, you can actually gift them away. You can give them to someone else who needs them, and they would still be looking good and new when you maintain them the way that you should. So apart from maintainability and price, another very important thing you should keep in mind when purchasing baby goods would be gender neutrality. Avoid buying blue products or pink products. I know that is really cliche, and you're very tempted to go for those color oriented items because you know you're having a boy or because you know you're having a girl. That is one thing I kept in mind, because I just knew that, you know, the next pregnancy could go both ways. It could either be a boy or a girl or twins. So I was very keen on never buying anything blue. I bought either white or gray, or just, you know, neutral colors like brown or just black. I avoided blue. So you might have a baby girl right now, or your first baby is going to be a baby girl. Please don't buy pink stuff, because imagine your next baby being a boy. You'd maybe not be very comfortable using those pink items for your baby boy. So just go color neutral. That is another way to save money when next you are going to have another baby. So you go ahead and let me know what you think of this video. Drop your own personal tips and tricks that you have applied having babies and how you were able to save money. This is personal to me. This is how I save baby money, just using the same things that I used years ago. So if you found this video very interesting, go ahead and let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Share it to maybe a new mom who might also find it helpful. Go ahead and like and follow this page, Blessing Njoh Personal Vlogs, if you haven't already. And in case you're watching this video on YouTube, this is Blessing Njoh Mom Life. Also go ahead and subscribe to this new channel if you haven't done so already. I remain Blessing Njoh and I will catch you all on my next one.